Hello. Welcome to the Penguins Collective podcast. My name is Louis,
My name is Josh.
and we go live after every single game, including really bad midday games like today against
Yeah.
the LA Kings, where the Penguins fall to said Kings 3-2. But before we talk about that, a little bit of housekeeping. This episode is brought to you by Rogue Energy. Okay, if you ever need to pick me up, like after today's game, or if you're commuting, or you want to relax, or you just need some more hydration in your diet, Rogue Energy can help you out. They have tons of flavors, a lot of great energy, and the most important, no sugar. So it's completely clean. It is great for you. RogueEnergy.com/Pens Collective. Use promo code TPC10 for 10% off your entire purchase. They have new shakers like this one where you can have 3 lives, if you could see the liquid in there, but 3 lives. And the Penguins lost all of them today. Like I said, we're going to talk more about that. ThirdAssist.com. They have been big supporters of the podcast for the last 4 years, and it's Christmas time coming up. So if you want to gift your loved one who loves hockey a hockey watch, a state sweater, hockey gloves like that, or a wooden stick, ThirdAssist.com is the perfect place to do that. Really good prices. And if you say, well, I don't want to give someone just a wooden stick, they're not going to use it. Well, good for you. They have composite sticks that look like wood. So you can, if you play beer league like me and you want to pick up a cool looking stick that'll make you stand out, definitely grab one of those. Because guess what, Josh? My skating and my hockey ability's not making me stand out. So might as well grab something
Well,
that makes
maybe
me
it
look
does
cool.
in a bad way.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I wouldn't go there. I'm not that bad. But at least I'll look, at least I'll look cool, Josh. And, dude, some new gloves. Some leather gloves coming out. Some synthetic leather like Sidney
Yeah.
Crosby.
When does
Some
your
really cool.
when does your season start?
So we actually took a break.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we were on a little bit of hiatus.
Okay.
But we're back at it summer. So
Okay. Oh wow.
so
Took a long hiatus.
a year. We're taking a
Yeah.
year hiatus. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy about it, Josh. Trust me.
Okay.
Uh, but we are. The one thing we're doing right now. Shout out Dan Peters who set all this up for the team. But we are renting out an outdoor rink in January,
Oh, sick.
and we're just having 2 hours to ourselves just to play hockey
Yeah.
outside in the dark. Sick. Very
That's
sick.
cool.
So I'm
Yeah.
excited to do that.
They're building a outdoor rink, so it's not gonna be hockey regulation size. It's gonna be bigger. But they're putting up hockey boards around.
Oh, fun.
Out in the Old Forge Taylor area over here. So it's pretty
Are
neat.
they like purposely for ice skating, or is it going to be multi-purpose, like in summer, inline, winter?
Yeah,
Ice?
it seems like it's going to be multi-purpose, but like winter time this time, like it's going to be ice skating, and it's just going to be like it from the it's. I don't even know if it'll be open this winter. I think it's going to be next winter.
Oh wow, doesn't take
Yeah,
that
like
long.
it's just kind of going it out, but just from like the really rough sketches of what they're putting out there, it kind of just looks like it's open ice. So
Oh,
there's like
gross.
no lines or anything like that. But we'll see.
Well, whatever the case may be, if you do skates like that, all that, Josh, Third Assist has heated socks.
That's
Okay,
right.
so heated socks. So if you're like, oh, it's cold
It's
when
one of
I
my
go
favorite things
outside,
on their site.
heated socks. Now, listen, Bauer Hockey just created the first heated skate that you could go skating. I would like to say Third Assist was first in that. Third Assist had heated socks, so that way you didn't have to worry. You could put on any skate. But Bauer is the first one to create heated skates. They also just recently brought back old hockey sticks, like Easton. That's not a company anymore. It was acquired by Bauer.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, Third Assist has been doing that for the past 3 years, making old sticks come
Sure, it
back
wasn't
in
longer?
composite. No, okay, I had a part to play in it, so no. So it was probably the last 3 years.
I thought
Third
that was the
Assist
same
was
year we started.
no. They were bringing back like just wooden looking composite sticks, but they're like modeling like remember the old Coho stick I had?
Yeah.
So there was a Tahoe stick that's on there that you could get Third Assist Hockey Company. So there's a Tahoe, there's CCM style old vector sticks that were strictly wood, Titan, but now composite. So if you like that stuff, if you really like that stuff, go to thirdassist.com. That was a long ad, but it
Yeah,
really
sorry,
kind
my
of
fault.
it really just shows what they provide, and it's a really cool website if I don't say so myself. Make sure you go to thirdassist.com this winter. Josh, we'll talk about hockey. Welcome to the Penguins Collective Podcast.
It's Crosby. Crosby on Kunitz and shots. Penguins win it. Sees part for Crosby to the goal. He scores.
Buckle up, baby. Are you kidding me?
And on fade, the shot. He scores. Here's Crosby with a burst of speed up the middle. Gets open. Scores.
We're a collective.
Andy Kyoto is beating Ninamaki's brains in. What a show!
I love that intro, but we did not see anything like that today for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Absolutely snooze fest, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Josh, but it is dark. It is rainy.
Yep.
And the gloom and doom must have crept in the Penguins locker room because this was so deadpan. I don't know if it was just me, but I was watching it and I was like, man, we're not really. It's Mershov's first game.
I didn't feel it.
I didn't feel that.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel like this game was something different. It was just like, this is a day game. Mershov's first start. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we came out, even it was veteran, like U.S. military appreciation.
Appreciation. Mhm.
And which is really cool, but that felt flat too. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, I was like, okay. Although I really did love that story of Dan Muse and the Pittsburgh Warriors, the veteran hockey team. I don't know if you caught that before the third period, Josh.
I may have missed. I muted it during the intermissions, so I
Haley
missed that.
Hunter interviewed the captain of the Pittsburgh Warriors, which is basically I want to call it a beer league team, but it's strictly veterans.
Veterans.
And they're
Sure.
sponsored by the Pittsburgh Penguins,
That's cool.
which is really cool. And apparently Dan Muse wanted to come up to a practice and in fact hosted them at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Nice. And the captain even said, he was like, I just thought Dan Muse was going to pop in, say hi, and then just leave, But he said, no, Dan Muse coached the entire practice.
Oh, sick. Yeah, that's cool.
Like literally helped us and ran through drills and did all this stuff. And at the end of it, the person who is in charge, a woman who is in charge of the outreach on the Pittsburgh Penguins side, donated a bunch of Pittsburgh Penguins gear to this team.
Them.
So to them. So that kind of was cool. And I kind of gained a lot more respect for Dan Muse because not that I despised him, but I was just like, that's cool. Those are stories that you don't hear. And then for him, like you could tell the captain was like, that's incredible that a coach would walk us through drills. Like there's no need for him to do that. There's no need to take time out of his day to do that. I think that was really incredible. So a lot of respect to Dan Muse. But besides that, it felt flat. It felt no one seemed interested. The arena seemed quiet. Maybe it was Sportsnet Pittsburgh. But yeah, Zachary DeRosa already said in the chat, the crowd seemed absolutely dead today. That's what it felt like. It was dead in there. And once again,
which is strange.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's a home game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is midday on a Sunday afternoon.
Pittsburgh is a football town.
You have other football games going, but the Steelers aren't playing until what, tonight?
They didn't play?
They didn't play yet.
Oh, so they have no excuse.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why it was strange, because it's kind of like
interesting.
Like, because I kind of thought, like, oh, this is weird that this is scheduled right during football. And then I actually looked at the football schedule and saw that the Steelers were playing Sunday night. And I was like, oh, this was perfect. You can literally get a 2-for-1 if you're a fan of both teams and you're in Pittsburgh. This is perfect. I believe so. I believe it is.
So
I believe it's a home game against the Commanders, I want to say.
Listen. I get it. There should be no excuse there.
Chargers. It's Chargers. Yeah.
There should be no excuse. You guys should be out there screaming. I was looking last night. Abby is actually coming home right now. She'll be home in the next 10 minutes. But she was visiting her sister in New York.
Oh, nice.
So last night I was like, I wonder how much one ticket is for the game. Yeah. And it was like in the nosebleeds $50, and I was like, oh, maybe I go. But no one else had that idea, I guess, because everyone absolutely was dead. There was no excitement. I know it was Pittsburgh night on Thursday night, but come on, guys. It's still early in the season. This team is doing well, relatively. And now, what? What are we supposed to do? Anyway, it just felt dead. And the Penguins played like that as well.
Yeah.
They were so slow. That first line. Look, I'll call it a spade. I call a spade a spade? Is that what the expression is?
I believe so. I think
that first line sucked today. And I'm not saying Crosby sucked or one individual person, but they just seemed slow. Like they weren't entering in the zone. The one time they entered the zone, Ben Kindle almost got murdered, and it was...
He did. He was out the rest of the game.
Well, he came back. He came back in the third.
Well, that's bad because I didn't notice him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my point. And there was one shift in the third period where they were dominating, and I was like, oh, there's the first line. Took you long enough. Crosby doesn't get a point tonight. His 5-game point streak is done, and that's a little disappointing. Malkin's line looked barely noticeable today. Even Lizotte, who I praise every single game, he didn't look noticeable today. Everyone.
But they all did just enough. Which isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. I shouldn't say it isn't good. But, it's not bad either. They didn't lay an egg, it could have been way worse. Could have been way worse. But it just, like you said, it was just poor performance.
Yeah.
They could have easily capitalized on a very struggling Kings team. Because, realistically, if they played the way they played yesterday, I didn't catch the whole game, but I caught most of the game yesterday. And if that was the way they played today, I think they would have blew LA out of the water.
100%. Now,
but there was no energy, and I also kind of think, I don't know. I can't say for certain because I don't know what it's like to be on the ice and play the game. But when Waterspoon kind of redirects the goal, the Kings' first goal.
Sure.
Does that kind of deflate you? It felt like it did.
So. No,
I didn't think so either. It felt like it did though.
It deflated everyone.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
they
it
get a
did.
shutout.
I think they showed up deflated. And that just
That's
didn't,
fair.
and I think
Yeah.
it just didn't help. So listen, no, I'm not blaming Mershov whatsoever. Did I think he was going to play better? According
Yes.
to all the hype, 100%.
But he had some huge saves.
Oh, he had some great saves. I'm not like it. This is literally what I predicted. Do I think
Could've
he's
been
going to make
worse.
great saves? Yes. Do I think he's going to win? Probably not. And Josh, me and you talked about this off air. I said, how much you want to bet? Like, he just doesn't do good, and all that hype just disappears out the window. And I was literally right. I was searching through Twitter. No one said anything about Mershov anymore. So it's kind of like, oh, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting how
they're gonna do exactly what you also called. They're gonna say first
too
game.
young. Oh, he's
moving
young.
on. It's just
Bad defense in front.
Day
Everything
game.
Oh. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything is the defense's fault. Ben
Thank you,
says
Ben.
I was at Josh's house. He watched Letang the whole time. Did you watch that
was.
atrocious turnover?
Was that? Yes. Yeah. That led
Okay.
to the goal.
Did you see
Yeah.
my 10-minute rant on Chris Letang?
No.
Oh, yesterday I went on a rant about him. The only reason why is because I said we would have won the game if it wasn't for Chris Letang. And when are we going to hold him accountable the same way we held Ryan Graves accountable is basically what I was saying. Because guess who's outperforming Chris Letang? Ryan Graves.
Yeah. Now it's Ryan Graves. Yeah.
So
I saw. Do you know that bar graph?
Yeah.
Have you seen the analytic bar graph where they show like the performance of each game? I saw after yesterday's game, number 1, Ryan Graves, like all the way, like amazing game. And then you go all the way to the bottom, Chris Letang,
Chris
the
Letang.
other direction.
And he
It's like,
played
yikes.
terrible today.
Today it was pretty much the same.
The second goal
Yeah.
was basically his fault because guess who couldn't get back in time?
Yeah.
Chris Letang. There was an epic rant. Yes, there was. I basically said what I did to support my argument is that you look at the stats and he's technically not doing bad because he gets assists. He is on ice when we score. There are things like that. But I'm like, but where's the mystical analytics of him blowing the game? They're like, you're not going to see that. And I was like, that's where the eye test is so important, is because guess what? If it wasn't for Chris Letang, we'd be coming off a win. And I genuinely think the Penguins were absolutely devastated by yesterday's loss. I think they were because Dan Muse even said, man, there's a lot of positives in yesterday's game, but we would have liked to get that extra point.
Yeah.
And then now we play like crap the next game today.
Yeah. It's also it's also got to be really tough too. Like I know it's yesterday's game, old cliche, we got to turn the page, move on, burn the tape, whatever you want to say. But just real quick,
What's up,
it's
Jonah?
got to be deflating coming into today's game, knowing how well you played, and then your goalie isn't able to stop, 1 or 2,
Yeah.
shots in a shootout, and it burns you that way. And
Yeah.
it's like, you're kind of like, sitting in the locker room thinking, well, I did my job. I did everything I could do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just asking you to do yours. And it's
And
you can't do that.
Are you going to have that conversation with a guy who wears an A?
That's
No.
hard. That's
No.
a hard
And
conversation.
that was part of my rant.
Yeah.
I was like, what
Yeah.
sucks about all this is I could talk until I'm blue in the face, but
Yeah.
is there anything going to be done? No. And I did give credit. I was like, what I'm saying is not that Chris Letang is oblivious to what he did. He knows he messed up. He knows he needs to do better. The question is, will he do that? And the answer we got was not. Armand, that stat cannot be right.
And I was going to say, is that factually correct?
The Pittsburgh Penguins have not won a shootout since we played the Canadians in 2023. There's
Yeah.
no way.
That's crazy. I kind of
That
thought it
can't
was
be-
just
no. That can't
No.
be right. That
Didn't we
cannot
win?
be right.
We won one last year with Nedeljkovic, didn't we?
Was that in 2023 before the new year? Wait, no, that would have been 2 seasons
No, it
ago.
would have been 2024.
You're saying a whole season We didn't get it.
Season and a half.
That cannot be right, Armand. I saw that on Twitter yesterday.
God, man.
Who tweeted that out? Locked
All
on?
right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're Hunter's catching strays. He did nothing wrong. I'm just throwing that. Okay. Nothing ticked me off more than Letang's nonchalant hand pass to the slot when he was pinned against the board. He does that every game. He does that every game. He doesn't know what to do. So I guess I'll throw it in the middle. Hope Sid's there, and it's Lazat's line. So I don't know where he's going. Okay, but anyway, put in Dumba.
Well just be as bad. It's lost 11 out of the last 12.
Edmonton Mooseheads. Hello, Edmonton Mooseheads. Put in Matt Dumba. I prefer Dumba. I put it. You know what? I'd rather put Brian Dumoulin in. We played him today. He was non-existent.
Shout out.
I'd rather put Brian Dumoulin in. Okay, what other things? We were all just absolutely taken aback by this stat. Go ahead.
There was one thing I wanted to mention. I don't know if it was yesterday's game or Thursday's game
11
where
out of the last 12.
Yeah, I know. Last shootout win was November 16, 2024
Still
against
not
the Devils.
good.
An entire calendar year.
That is still not good. Anyway, Josh, go ahead. Sorry. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Like Ben Kindle has, I think it's like 6 points or something like that. In his first how many points he had in his first 10 games as it started his NHL career is the most points since a teenager by a Penguin since Oli Mata. And when they dropped that name, I was like, oh, dude, I was so on the Oli Mata train. Like, I thought Oli Mata was like Cale Makar before Cale Makar. Like, I thought he was going to be the guy.
You did, and you loved Kasperi Kapanen.
Oh, I love both those guys,
I
man.
think you just
I
love the
them
Swedes,
both.
right?
I do love the Swedes.
I think it's
I love the Swedes.
But
it doesn't...
Finland.
Whatever. Whoever, it doesn't matter.
Of the world.
Yeah, the Baltic area, the Finland, Sweden.
You love them. You love Carlson.
Love Carlson.
I mean, to be fair, Carlson's playing great right now. So
yeah, I love Carlson. I love Carlson since he was on the Senators. That's how long I've enjoyed watching Carlson.
Now he's on the Penguins. Even when I was, what was it? At Thursday when they were like Erik Karlsson, and I was just like, oh yeah, just like it settling in, like we have Erik Karlsson on our hockey team. Like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wish he would help us win a Stanley Cup, but
speaking of
Erik Karlsson.
Before, I know we haven't even gotten into today's game. Just real quick, again, did you read Josh Yohe's article?
About what?
So yesterday, they had an interview, sit down with Erik Karlsson and a few other players, and there were some quotes that put in his article, and they're talking about like how they're like actually believing in this team and what they can do, and the success they're having is not just a fluke, that it's the work that they put in.
Okay.
And Erik Karlsson pretty much goes on to say that like you're actually seeing guys do things that they are able to do, not things that they're told to do. And it's like, oh, that is a shot at Sullivan.
Yeah.
That is a shot at Sullivan. And
I could have told you.
So
but
good.
You know what's funny? That just reiterates how good we are as fans to notice that. Because we've been saying that for the past 2 seasons with Erik Karlsson. It feels
he hates
like
Sullivan. Yeah.
Not that he just hates Sullivan. That is true. We noticed that really quickly. But we also called out the fact that they didn't allow him to do things. They just kept him on that blue line. Or why isn't he taking that offensive step?
Yeah.
And remember, we talked about it all last year. Why isn't he taking that offensive step up? Oh, it's probably because Mike Sullivan doesn't want him to do that. Why? And that was the question. Why? Like, why are we doing that? All that stuff. But
I don't know.
I'm fine with EK taking a shot at Sullivan. That's fine. Don't give a crap. As long as he's producing. Dude, take all the shots in the world. Shoot out our podcast. I don't care. Say, like, these guys, calling me out all last year. Fine, whatever helps you play better, dude. I go for it. But
Yeah.
Carlson has been playing better. Chris Letang has been not playing good at all. Yeah. Hold on. I want to make Zachary, and then we can talk about the game. Muse has made Eric Carlson look like Eric Carlson, and Graves look like the guy they meant to sign. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Almost.
great. We have 2 games with Graves.
We're getting there.
We have 3 games with Graves. Excuse me. Let's not count
The
the
chickens
eggs
before they hatch.
Yes, count the chickens before they hatch with Graves. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Because listen, he's playing okay. All right, he's playing okay right now. He's got a goal, and I'm happy about that. But let's not do that.
Yeah.
By the way, the Rangers have not won a home game yet. Oh, dude. Are we going to see Sullivan fired at the mid-season, dude? That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. They think in this guy. Anyway, let's get to the game, Josh. Shall we?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't
30
need to
minutes
go-
in, we haven't even talked about the game yet.
We
Sorry.
don't even we don't need to talk about the New York Rangers. Anyway, Mershov's first game, right? This was the big to-do. Everyone was hoping. Mark Madden really excited that Mershov is starting today. He comes out, and he's doing good. The Witherspoon deflection. I understand. When you slow it down, all that stuff, it doesn't look great. Okay.
I don't blame Witherspoon at all for making that play. I expect him to do that. That's not something that I don't expect him to do.
No.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No, what I was saying is when I first watched it live, I knew there was a deflection, but I also was like, was it still stoppable?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying Mershov's the reason why we lost. I'm saying when I watched it in slow-mo and I tried to break it down, I did, yes, obviously, Witherspoon deflected it. It went directly to his 5-hole. But could it have been stopped
I don't know.
If he wasn't caught cheating? Maybe. Because let's break down the goalie real quick. He's hugging the post. He knows the pass is going cross crease so they can have that tip in. So he is pushing off the post at the same time as the puck is passed, so that way he can meet the goalie. Meet the player shooting, squares up, no goal, right? That's goalie 101. I think what happened is with the tip, Mershov got caught cheating, and that's why it went in. That's the only thing.
I don't know if it's cheating. He was crossing the creases the same time as the puck was crossing the crease, was he not? So how is that cheating? I think he is reacting appropriately, but
he
just
was
not able to.
He was anticipating the puck getting to the guy sitting to his left.
Yeah.
Okay. So he started before the pass got tipped, which is why when the puck got tipped, it went into his
because
5-hole.
he's reading the play. He's reading that the fact that the pass is coming from, I guess, from his right to his left. So he's going from right post to left post. I don't think he's anticipating Witherspoon to actually get stick on the puck.
Oh, no.
That's my bet.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was Mershov's fault. Oh, I'm just saying could it have been saved? Now, Armand, if this was Jari, do we have the same reaction, buddy? The same reaction. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So would I? That's why I'm saying this, because my first reaction is, oh man, it sucks to suck. But then I'm like, but if it was Jari, would I complain? Would I complain if he was trying to, cheat a little before it went in? And that's the reason why I bring it up. Once again, am I blaming Mershov? Absolutely not. Not blaming Mershov. Let's put it in the chat, because I know you guys are saying can't blame the goalie. I understand. I'm saying I'm not blaming Mershov. That was a Witherspoon situation. He's the reason why the puck went in the net. What I'm saying is, could it have been stopped? Maybe, but
I don't know.
it's not
just,
Merashov's.
It's just your
fault.
Yeah, it's just the way that you're saying it, saying that he was trying to beat the puck to the player by cheating the post to post.
I think you're putting a negative spin on the word cheating.
No. I understand what you're saying, and not cheating, but just leaving early.
Yes.
You're saying he's leaving early. I don't think he actually is leaving early. I think he's reacting appropriately. He is on pace with the puck. And that's why when it's deflected, it goes 5-hole. Because to be honest, if he left early, I think it would have hit his right pad. Because if he was early to the other side, he would have already been closer to the left post.
I think
therefore
just watch
the right...
it again. Watch it again. He starts to move as the puck's getting passed. Now, you have to have anticipation. I'm not saying he should wait until people touch the puck, because obviously there's going to be goals. So I know everyone.
Yeah.
It's all. Thank you, Jaden. Any shot could be stopped based on hypothetical. Yes, I'm agreeing with you on that point. It's a hypothetical.
True.
I'm trying to get us to think. I am not saying that Murashov was at fault, and I'm not saying he's the worst goaltender. So please, I'm sorry. Everyone calm down. Shane in the YouTube, one was friendly fire, and one should have never been. Yeah, that was the Letang one. So not bad for the first NHL game. Right.
Absolutely.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm giving him real quick to just calm the comments.
Yeah.
Grade Murashov's first game. I'm giving him B+.
C+.
God. C+. All those big saves that he had?
Yeah, I mean, they weren't the crazy. Like, Shilov's had a more, like, fantastic save. No, I thought he did good.
I'd still give him a B+. That's harsh.
Okay, all right. So maybe I'm
tough grading.
It is tough grading.
Yeah.
I don't think Shilov. Okay, so here's for reference. Shilov's yesterday was like a B.
That's fair, because I was gonna say. I mean, you gotta factor in shootout. I feel like that automatically takes like full grade off.
If he won, if Shilov's looked great in the shootout, maybe it was like an A-. Do you know what I'm saying? Like A, because
so maybe technically Shilov's yesterday was like a B+. But I didn't think Murashov was that much worse than.
Once again, I'm not saying worse. I'm just saying he didn't have. First of all, he didn't have all the shots, and Kings didn't have that many shots on him.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's, you got to factor that in. So if you let goals in, whether it's his fault or not, I
see things popping up.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't want to. I don't want to. That's the thing. You're right. I'd probably give Shilov's yesterday a B+, and I'll probably give Murashov a B- today.
Yeah, I said C+, which is very close to what you're saying.
That's fair.
You just don't like that it's a C.
Yeah, I just don't think it should be a C. I don't think it should be anywhere near a C.
Can I look at the shots?
Yeah, pull up the shots real quick.
27 shots from the Kings.
That's still a decent spot. That's a decent amount of shots.
That's decent.
Yeah.
But 3 against.
I'm with Josiah.
Where's Josiah?
Wait. Is it no, his son.
Jonah. That's Jonah.
Jonah. Sorry, Jonah. B-. I'm going with B-. Then going with B-.
Listen, I'm not saying it's bad. Guys, he is 21 years old. It's his first game. No one played well today. I'm not trying to say this guy's doomed. Okay? It's a C+. It's a C+. Guess what? He's going to have a lot of conditioning in Wilkes-Barre this season. He could be an A+ goaltender coming in next season. It's one game. Relax. All I'm saying is I'm dictating on what I see. I am not taking in any hype from Wilkes-Barre. I'm talking about just today. I saw one crazy good save.
No, and I'm not saying like, highway robbery type save. Just big moment, odd man rush, or nice shot. I felt like there was a few that were very much
about 2 or 3. Yeah.
Okay. Say more of a handful, but 3 to 5.
Okay. Big moments?
Well, maybe not big moments, but just
Well,
like
I'm answering you define.
high pressure, like high tension. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're on edge, not a
Can I throw up something to end the Murshov thing? So he says B, the thinking nerves had been. Yes. So one of the things that I was very curious, which now listen, he has been said, oh, I'm very confident. I'm like, that's great. Love that attitude.
as he should be.
You should be. You shouldn't come in not confident. But like, I would have liked to see him a little more confident in what he was doing. He was a little slippery. I don't know how to phrase it. He was all over the place in the beginning. Nerves.
I'm not gonna...
That's nerves.
Do you think?
Nerves.
'Cause that's kind of him.
I don't know. I felt like he was more solid in the preseason.
You mean solid as in like more
like
upright.
Squaring up when the puck came
square.
in, and when the rebounds came in, he's not frantically trying to get it. You know,
I don't know.
Like, you know, that reminded me of Blomqvist tonight. Today he looked like Blomqvist, and that's not a negative thing. I'm just saying, it was nerves.
Yeah,
and that's fine. It's your first NHL game. You're coming off a back-to-back. The team didn't win yesterday. You want to bring the team a win today. Nerves. It's okay.
Yeah.
He has a bright future ahead of him.
100%.
That's all that we can take away from this. Now, listen, I just want to prove that I was right when I said, guys, everyone who is overhyping Murshov right now, not overhyping, sorry. They are putting him somewhere absolutely overhyping Murshov. But I'm like, take a moment. Take a beat. This guy's going to be here for a long time, hopefully. So let's make sure he's eased into the process. This game is an easing game. I'm not expecting him to do a shutout after 40 saves. I mean, that would have been incredible, but I didn't expect that from him. So we need to take our expectations, lower them a little bit, and understand that there's going to be nerves. There's going to be bad defense in front of him like there was tonight. And figure out a way to get him into the system. I said yesterday that hopefully the defense plays a little bit better, because when a new goaltender comes in, you want to make sure he feels welcome. They did not do that. They left him out to dry a lot of the times. So especially the second goal. So it was kind of like, oh, so they just absolutely threw him under the bus a little bit. Yeah, there's a level of that. So
I don't, not intentionally.
Oh,
no, not
not
intentionally. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not saying they hate them. I'm just saying that there were times where they left him out to dry, and you're like, you would like to see that they wouldn't do that to a guy's first NHL game. But I digress. There is a bright future ahead of Murashov's. What? Yes, there is a bright future ahead for Murashov. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm
nothing.
Listen, I'm excited. But I still stand that I think Blomqvist is getting his shot first, than Murashov. I would like to see Blomqvist Murashov going forward. I mean, I'm okay with that too. I know you think Murashov Blomqvist. It's fine. It's fine.
No, you just said Murashov Blomqvist. Oh, no, you think Blomqvist Murashov?
Yes.
I still think Shilovs is ahead of both of them. But
no, as of right now, yeah. For sure. I'm talking about like when it's said and done, like next year, it's Murashov Blomqvist.
I don't know. I don't want to get into it. But I think.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on. No, I just want to say, I think you may have a new best friend in Edmonton Mooseheads, because
he was slippery at the start. Thank you.
Not only that,
he's not ready.
He's not ready yet.
I don't.
You've been saying that. You've been saying that.
Edmonton Mooseheads no hockey, dude. Look at his name. No, I have been saying that. I don't think he's ready yet. I think people have just been. They're kind of like, it's kind of a Brunick situation. They're like, he's ready. He's ready for the NHL. And then everyone's like, well, he doesn't look ready. And they're like, yeah, but he'll find a way to do it. It's like, I don't think that's how it works. And that's okay. So with that, good transition into Jaden Hutchinson on YouTube. Says, do we think Brunick heads to the head to the WHL after today, as he hasn't played and the Pens go to Sweden this week? He needs to play. Yeah, I don't know the rules now because he played 9 games. Could he just ride the bench for the whole year? I guess. But you're right. I think they need to send him back to. He could, right? Technically.
Like technically speaking, yes.
He could just
But
ride the bench for the whole entire year.
That would do absolutely nothing for his development.
Yeah. So I think he does get to the WHL. My theory is that they are practicing with him every day, as they should be, and say, take this with you when you go to the WHL. Practice this.
These are things to work on when you're there.
And we're going to show you how to practice that.
Possible.
Which is fine, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He's coming back next year, and he's going to probably be starting roster again.
But to his point about Sweden, when do they leave for Sweden?
I know, right?
Does anyone know that? Because I feel like from now to Friday is a long time. Like, I understand that's also a very long flight because, I don't know, what do you need, 2 days for travel? So you got the game Friday,
so
Thursday,
I'd
Wednesday?
They probably leave like Tuesday. Because you want them to sightsee.
Leave Tuesday? Yeah, sure. Do you want them to sightsee?
It's
all right,
Sweden.
so then they leave.
What are you going to say? Just like, stay in your hotel room.
But then you have practically a week after the second game, too. So
you give them like a day before the game, to like a day
before the first game, and then a day after the second game. Okay, fair enough. But
enjoy Sweden, sightsee a little.
To answer the question, I don't think he gets on the plane.
We leave him in Pittsburgh.
No. That's when we send him to the WH.
We just say no.
He just stays
only active roster on the plane.
Him and all the IR guys.
Yeah.
Him and all the guys on IR. They're just hanging out.
Raquel's like, but I'm from Sweden. They're like, no. You're hurt. You stay. You stay here.
Yeah, what is the rule with IR? Can they travel?
Oh, I'm sure, right? They're not dead. They could still be
But they're on IR.
Okay. Injured reserve means they can't play. Doesn't mean they can't be with the team.
But, I mean, Hollander, for example, blood clot.
Okay.
They usually tell you not to fly when you have blood clots.
Okay, that's different than a
No, I know, but let's
hand.
just say, all right, but that's why I was just going to say, but let's say he had the same exact injury. Is he going over? Like,
Raquel?
Hollander. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Like anyone.
Now, I don't know a lot about the medical world and blood clots. But is that a surgery? Do they like clear out the blood clot? Or is it more like a kidney stone situation where it takes time to kind of break it down?
Yeah. I have a feeling it's the latter, since they're already saying that 3 months, the minimum of 3 months.
See, I thought it was like a surgery, and then they're like, you're on blood thinners, you're on this, so the reason why you can't compete
could be
because
could be a combination.
I think that's what it is, because you have to be on blood thinners, right? So the blood doesn't clot up again.
Way over my head. No idea.
So the reason why I say that is just because, like,
traveling.
Once again, traveling. So
yeah,
maybe he doesn't travel because they're like, yeah, that's a health risk. But like Raquel has a broken hand, so he's in a cast. Broken bones? Can you go on planes? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you may swell because of the elevation.
He's a hockey player. He'll be fine.
Yeah, usually swelling goes back down.
Yeah,
usually.
It's like that Ben Lovejoy situation. You ever see that clip?
No.
So Ben Lovejoy, this is back.
I was going to say, how long ago was this? Yeah.
So he got hit in the face. He needed stitches, and like he had stitches along his face. They were playing PSPs. Okay, so
nice.
Very, very.
Was this, it's got to be like 06?
06, no, 07, 08. I think it was when the Penguins were leading up to the next
So-
generation.
somewhere-
This is what it was.
Somewhere between 06 and 08.
Yeah, sure. They were flying, and all of a sudden, Sid is sitting with Flower, and all you hear is Sid go, "Oh my gosh!" Is like, I think they call Benny or something. They call him Benny, and you just see Finn Lovejoy turn. His whole face is swollen, like 10 times bigger than what it should be, and he goes, "Is it swollen? The doctor said it was going to be swollen." And you're just like, oh, geez. I think that's what would happen to Raquel's hand. But 06, 07. Yep, 6-7, Jonah. Yep, I know that's exactly what you were saying. That's why you said it. All right, we're missing comments. Anyway.
Oh,
where
but
do we
I
go?
want to
It's
just
all
follow
about
up
Brunick. It's all about Brunick.
on Jaden. With he'll get the World Juniors next month, and his team season will end sooner than most. Then he plays in Wilkes.
Right.
Can he play in Wilkes?
Yes. Yeah. He could get assigned to Wilkes. That happened last year.
Why can't he just get assigned to Wilkes now?
Because that's not part of the ELC.
He's technically
not ELC. Sorry, the collective bargaining agreement. Because he technically can. So until
Did he
W.
play in? Did he play?
I'm
in
pretty
Wilkes
sure at
last
the
year?
end of this season. No.
I don't think so.
Or
I thought that
was
was Pickering.
No, I thought that was Brunick. Because his season ended in juniors. Or was that Kindle?
No, definitely not Kendall. We just drafted Kendall.
Oh, yeah, right. You're right. So then it had to be Brunick. It had to be Brunick, Josh. It was Brunick.
Can you Google it real quick?
Oh, yeah, sure. What am I Googling? Did Brunick...
Yeah, I mean, you could just do it in question form.
Play in Wilkes 2024, 2025?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're already getting yeses in the chat.
I want to look it up.
So
Yes, he did. He did.
So
the
the loophole with this is that he has to complete his season in juniors.
Correct.
So once the junior season is over, then he's eligible to just be called up
In
back?
Wilkes, not only Wilkes, but he could be assigned to Pittsburgh.
Come back all the way up here.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I did not know
No,
this.
wait. Time out. He cannot. Because the 9-game rule. So he could not play in Pittsburgh this season. But he could be assigned to Wilkes-Barre after his WHL season.
Okay.
So he can't come back to the NHL until after this season has completed.
Okay.
And then
All right,
next
fair
year.
enough. Fair enough.
He gets sent back to juniors.
I won't say it.
Say it. Say it.
No,
Josh.
We'll move on. We're not even. Nope. We're moving on.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say welcome, Slow and Broke. Welcome, Jaden Hutchinson. And where is the other guy? IR3K.
Shane Heimler.
English needs to figure something out because that's definitely a lowercase L, but that's definitely an uppercase I, and it's the same.
I like names like Slow and Broke, Jaden Hutchinson, names I can pronounce.
Zachary DeRosa.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I appreciate it.
Let's talk about Ben Kindle. Ben Kindle played well. He looked good. He's another one I would say C. Like, it wasn't like, whoa, he didn't stand out, but he played okay. He did get absolutely...
Played average, like you said.
Played average. He got lit
C's
up.
get degrees.
Correct. Yeah, he's not failing. Chris Letang has an F. Just letting you know.
There's not a grade low enough for Chris Letang.
He is expelled. Anyway, Jay Schwein. Yeah.
No, doesn't help.
It really doesn't, John. I mean, you would have to know what your actual last name is to pronounce that correctly. I guess you could say Schwein, but like,
I would
Is
have
that
said Schwinn.
Right. Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stone broke. He has been, dude.
Slow and
why he
broke. I
gets
know
a
you're
nap.
new to the Slow and broke. I don't know if you're new to the show, but yesterday's rant, Louis went off on Chris Letang. Apparently.
First of all, I did. Chris Letang sucks, and that's okay. He's a big boy. He can handle this critique. The question is, can he do something about it? And the answer was no so far. So don't like that. Don't like that response after a terrible game. Doesn't matter.
82 game season. 82 game
but-
season.
82 game season, but he's been sucking for how many games have we played?
18.
19 games. 19 games. Letang grade O for old. Okay. That's true.
You were
my
talking
wife
about
or
Kindle?
Kindle played good, played average, but absolutely got destroyed in the boards. Watched it again.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Like, because
Did it make sense for him to slow up? Did that make sense?
He
Okay,
just
I
got
thought
over,
the same thing.
and he turned in.
Yeah.
And then got absolutely destroyed. I would have just dumped it. Right. Like, so he's coming up to the boards.
I don't know.
Send it in, because guess what? He was by himself.
Yeah.
And I know what he was trying to do, because he was trying to stop it, wait for someone to come down, and back pass it. You know? Behind the back.
Sure.
I get what he was trying to do. But there was already someone in the defensive zone. You had the man on you. Just dump it down. Dump it down, get a little bump check, and then figure it out. I think he tried to force something that wasn't there. He is young. So he's
learning.
He's learning. He learned the hard way.
Yep.
He learned the hard way.
I was just going to say.
This was a welcome to the NHL moment for him. This is a very, hey, buddy, don't do that again. Okay?
Yeah.
That was, hey, you learned your lesson. Don't go down. Don't try to be the hero coming into the zone. Allow that to...
Well, not every time.
Not every time.
Read the room.
During that, read the room. If there's a man, no one with you, and there's already a guy in the zone, a guy on you, don't do that. Okay? Just don't do that going forward. Geez. So many comments. Jaden says B for Ben.
Yeah.
He's doing well for an 18-year-old playing in the NHL. Okay, but I'm talking about today's game, not overall.
Just today. Yeah.
Just today.
Yeah.
See.
I was going to say.
Because
to be honest, overall, he's one of our best players right now. A minus.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, Sid's an A plus. He's a golden child.
Sid, Malkin
has an
Mantha.
Brageau. He's been hurt for the
Brageau.
last 6 games, but I would
All
still give him
A's
an
right
A.
now. Yeah, Eric Carlson.
Carlson,
I think Carlson could
A
be up there with
minus?
A plus.
Yeah, I would say Crosby, Malkin, A plus, because they've been playing dominant right now. But not today. I'm talking about overall, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Abby. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
You could come up and say hi to me if you like. I'm trying to think who else has an A. Brageau. The queen has entered the chat. She wants to be referred to as TPC First Lady Pen.
Nice.
Because
That's a very long title.
Well, here's why. The Pittsburgh Penguins, their girlfriends and wives are called Lady Pens.
Okay.
They have a Instagram that's just them. So Abby wants one for TPC. And I was like, well, what are you going to call it? Like Lady Collective? And she was like, no, I don't like that. So it has to be whatever that title is. But she is the first lady. Me and Lauren. Yeah,
Fair enough. Yeah. Good luck trying to get her to post about herself.
She has a business.
She hates doing it for that. So
she's doing a good job. Okay. Yeah. Enough about our personal lives.
We were just randomly giving out grades, but yeah.
Brageau, I would say an A. Not an A plus, not an A minus, an A. Because he's playing really good. Well, I know. That's what I mean. But still, his goals are still there. They're not going away.
That's true.
I'm trying to think of other players that deserve anything higher. Ben Kindle, you can argue A-.
I know. I'm cool with an A-. Cool with an A-.
I say Lazat, A-.
B plus.
B+. Okay, that's fair. Dewar.
He just needs to start scoring. Dewar's scoring.
Dewar is scoring. I would say B+ for Dewar. We're
Yeah.
giving too much. I feel like I'm giving him too much credit.
We're very, very high on these players right now, and it's awesome.
I know. It's great. Crystal Tang an F. F-. I know you don't do F pluses and minuses, but if
why
there
not?
was F-. I'm talking about F-. That dude was downright terrible.
All right, now you're getting into make-believe stuff. Yeah.
No, I'm not getting into make believe. Shilovs, C+.
B-.
Okay. Once again, Josh, we're very close in our takes here. And I will say Tristan Jari, C+. I think our goaltenders are just average, Josh, and that's okay.
Yeah. But there's
Blomqvist to the Red Wings for John Gibson in the draft pick. That's actually not a bad idea. We're hitting an hour. Let's wrap it up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, did you have a thing you wanted to say? I thought you were about to say that.
No, I was just gonna say with now I forgot because you brought up John Gibson, and now I can't stop thinking about John Gibson instead of
Blomqvist, because it's a good idea.
And I don't know if I like that.
That's a good idea. It brings in a veteran guy.
When we already have a veteran with Jari.
Is that like a veteran? I feel like he's in the in between.
Yeah, but then I'm saying I don't like it because then you lose a roster spot for Jari and Shilovs.
Blomqvist and Jari.
No, you just traded Blomqvist to Detroit.
I know, with Jari. Trade both of them for one goal.
Yeah, because that's what Dubas is doing right now, giving out favors.
I mean, what do you call Matt Dumba, Josh?
Don't only
That's
do you
favor.
not only do you take one of my top goalie prospects, you're gonna take my quote unquote starting goaltender this year and a draft pick for John Gibson.
I mean, to be fair, we all agree that Mershov, well, I don't agree, but what you guys say is Mershov's the next guy up, not Blomqvist.
I know, that's what you say.
No, that's not what I say. I say Blomqvist is getting the
yeah, that's what you said. You said Blomqvist is the next guy.
I do believe that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You believe that. That's what you believe. Those are
that's
your beliefs.
That's more Harkey cards, please. Welcome. Says Shilovs would have to go down on waivers. I think doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, I
Louis
know.
Just living in fairy tale land right now.
Dude. Let's go Blomqvist for Connor McDavid. No salary retained. Oh no, sorry. Salary retained on Connor McDavid. Shilovs actually has value. He's making under $1 million. Oh no, I don't think you should. Shilovs and Gibson. Guys,
I think for all of those reasons, you don't trade Shilovs.
Right. Blom and Mershov are going to be great tandem for the next 3 years or so. That's what I said.
Slow and broke. And Edmonton Mooseheads. You three are
now
in lockstep.
But I mean, to be fair, Sloanbrook also just said go for McDavid next year. That's not going to happen. But we can't afford McDavid. Even if we wanted to.
He just resigned.
For 2 years. Relax.
Well, it doesn't matter. We can't go get him next year anyway.
Yeah, it would have to be the year after.
No, he signed for 2 years. So it wouldn't be this offseason. It wouldn't be next offseason. It would be the season after that.
But maybe he wants out because I don't have Edmonton making it to the Stanley Cup final.
We'll see. I didn't have him making it last year. I didn't make him going back to back, but
it's over. Who's overhyped? Connor McDavid? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I know that's not who you're talking about. Yeah, Connor McDavid guy. I think he's bottom 6 forward.
Well, I don't know if these guys want to pull up the tape, but we were talking about if we had to create a roster with Wayne Gretzky, and this guy over here said he'd be the third line center.
No, today.
In today's game,
In today's
would be a
game.
third line center. Get out of here.
100%. Dude was not
Get
doing
outta
anything
here.
revolutionary. He was just fast and was able to shoot the puck. Look at all his tapes. Blake Lizotte looks better than Mario Lemieux and Wayne Gretzky in their footage.
Third line center for Wayno in modern day.
With Sidney Crosby? Yeah. Get out of here, dude. Something will give this season. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone
It's so
thinks-
wrong, though.
It's not. It's really not. Jari is outplaying Gibson. Guys, I'm not serious about Gibson. I mean, I would like it.
No.
Gibson is from Pittsburgh.
It's
I don't know
just
if you
something
guys
he's
knew
been,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I
been
just-
joking about it for solid
Well,
3 years now.
I wasn't joking 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was like, we should get John Gibson.
Yeah. Well, that was also when
No.
all we had was Jari and what was the
You gotta play the
who
whole
was our
third period,
who
bro.
was our backup? I don't even remember now. Before we had Nedeljkovic, it was Jari and
Casey DeSmith.
oh, Casey DeSmith. Yeah. So when it was Jari and Casey DeSmith, that's
I
when
was
Louis
like-
started the whole
I was
John
like,
Gibson
trade
thing.
it. And that made sense, by the way. Okay. Because Gibson was looking for an out. And
Yeah.
they were dealing him at the deadline every single year. Just no partner made sense. That is per the Ducks organization. And then they were like, finally, they dealt him for nothing to the Red Wings. And he sucks.
Luke. What's up,
I
Luke?
agree. What do you agree about?
I think he agrees about the Wayne Gretzky thing.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Because
it's
that
not
popped
wild.
up when we were talking about Gretzky. Unless if he's just affirming Zach in the
Everything
comment
else?
above, Jari is outplaying Gibson.
Maybe. Something I will give this
Yeah.
season with the goaltenders before the trade. Wait, hold on. Something will something will give this season with the goaltenders before the trade deadline. I think Jari ups his value and they send him out. I agree, and that's the freaking hope.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be two camps. They're like, no, Jari's good. Finally, keep him. But then there's
That's gonna
camp
be
that
me.
I live in. That I'm like, finally, he's good. Get
Yeah.
rid of him in his contract. Well, I would love to have Shelovs and Blomqvist for the rest of the season.
Yeah. I'm totally fine. Oh God. I'm totally fine with that. And
Yes, Luke.
what I have to do is when Jari gets dealt, if and when Jari gets dealt, I will have to look at him as like a stock and just be like, we sold when the stock was high.
Correct.
Like we just could not wait for it to crash again because we've already had it crash twice. We couldn't unload the stock. Now we have the chance to unload it and make a profit. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And I think that's exactly how the rest of the league sees about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Shelovs could be the starter. Now, we can't do this until Blomqvist gets healthy again, which is relatively
Correct.
soon, right?
What weren't
I
he
forget-
and I forget his injury. I thought him and McGroarty were both indefinitely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Get Jari out of here. Mario me probably. Slow and broke. I'm loving this mentality you have.
I love the quotes. The quotes is
Get
so
Jari
good.
out of here.
Gotta play the third period. Wayne Gretzky probably.
Get Jari out of here. Mario probably.
If he was the owner, that would be awesome. I'd put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Get
Like if he was the
Jari
owner right
out
now?
of here. I feel like you could get away with all this stuff where it's like you just make quote shirts that say probably, you know?
But just small in
So small.
parentheses.
Like probably. Like Kyle Dubas says, can someone please take Jari away from me? Probably. We're not going to see
Blomqvist.
Rucker. What?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Zach.
he's expected to be back next weekend. Here's what you do. He'll start in the AHL. Are you sure that's not McGroarty? Because where is he going to go in the AHL?
Why?
You have Murashov.
He could start over Larson right now.
You're saying you put. Oh, I disagree with that.
Wait, hold on here.
You send.
You're saying you send Murashov down and have Blomqvist back up Shilovs?
Yeah.
No, too early for that.
Why?
Too early for that. No.
But with Jari still hurt. What? Why?
Correct.
What's the rush
Correct.
with?
Wow. No, that's the whole point. It's the same exact thing that you're talking with Murashov in slow launching him. Same exact way with Blomqvist. Do it the same exact way, except in AHL. You bring him down to AHL, have him get starts while Murashov is backing up Shilovs, doing the 1-2, 1A, 1B, however they want to do it.
Sure.
In the NHL. Because remember, Blomqvist missed the tail end of the preseason. Okay? So he doesn't have anything for
this is where I kind of disagree. Because I think Blomqvist is more at a level to be in the NHL to start.
But it's not about his skill.
I know, it's about conditioning. I get that.
Yeah.
I just say just throw him in. Why?
Oh, God, no.
Why? I'm not saying throw him in to start. I'm saying
have
Shilovs.
So then here's the same argument. So then why is Rucker going to AHL?
Because we have too many guys on the roster.
Nope. Then we have too many guys here at the NHL.
That's what I said.
You can make room.
What? No. Wait.
I'm saying for goalies, we have too many goalies in the NHL.
I know.
Okay.
But one's hurt. Murashov is the odd man out.
There's forwards that are hurt. It's the same argument. It's the same argument.
I feel like I would be okay with just putting Blomqvist in as backup.
No.
Oh, maybe I just have more confidence in Blomqvist than because I feel like he would just be like. Obviously, I feel like goaltending is a little bit different. Where I would just be like, well, yeah, he's going to be in practice and he's going to be the backup and let Shilovs take the lead, send Murashov back down until Jari comes back. Because once again, you're going to send Blomqvist back down. You have to when Jari comes back.
Correct. Just until Jari gets back. That's perfect. But then you're back to the original plan. Then you're back to the original plan of Jari and You're doing the original plan of Jari and Shilovs in the NHL and Murashov and Blomqvist in the AHL.
Yeah,
you're back to the original plan.
I feel like you should just have him get some reps in the NHL. Why not?
Because there's no need for it right now. Then you're just swapping Murashov and Blomqvist just to swap Murashov and Blomqvist.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. No. The one guy is coming off of an injury. The other guy's been playing all year. So you reward the guy who's been playing all year by staying in the NHL. And then when the guy who's injury is healthy, you send him in the AHL to start his conditioning as well as retake his position as, which I thought, remember we did this in the preseason, who are goaltender tandems going to be at the start of the season. And I said Jari and Shilovs, and then Blomqvist 1, Murashov 2 in the AHL.
So then what do you do with Larson?
Larson is unfortunately the odd man out. And it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I know it's okay. Here's where my brain is at. Murashov, I would just send him down and let Shilovs and Blomqvist and let them go back and forth.
Wait, one more time?
So just let Shilovs and Blomqvist go back and forth until Jari gets back. You have Murashov then become...
But why not do that with Murashov when he's already here and already conditioned, already playing well?
I mean, but I don't know. I feel like why screw over Blomqvist like that?
Because he's been hurt. You're not. Hold on. You don't go to the comments yet. But you're not screwing over Blomqvist because he's been hurt. Unfortunately, it sucks, but he's been hurt. That's not, by sending him to the AHL, you're not screwing him over, because realistically, that was his projection at the end of the preseason anyway, was the AHL starter. So now it's just taken a delayed start just because he's been hurt.
Here's the real thing. I just want Jari gone. Let Blomqvist and Shelovs be in Pittsburgh. Larson is going to Sweden as the third goalie.
That's cool. He's a Swede.
So it'd be Shelovs, Jari, and Larson.
No, Shelovs, Murashov, and Larson.
I think that's not a good look. I think that's
Why?
dumb.
Why? Who else are you bringing as the emergency goalie?
If he's coming back next week.
Yeah, after the Sweden trip.
Oh, okay. So then there we go.
Yeah. So essentially, they're bringing Larson as
that's the only other guy they can bring. It's
correct.
not like he got a promotion and then
no. But it's literally as if, okay, God forbid we play Friday and something happens to one of the goaltenders during that game.
Oh no,
we're not just riding one goalie.
I understand that. I was just thinking.
Okay.
I kind of forgot when the Sweden games were. I was like, if that's the case, because I thought if Blomqvist is coming back next week and the following week is Sweden, why wouldn't you bring Blomqvist? Why would you bring Larson instead? That's what I was saying.
No, but we're here. We're at Sweden. Like, they're leaving this week.
So yeah, then you have to bring Larson.
Yeah.
Listen, I think here's my problem with Blomqvist. I think here's what I've said, and I've stated again. Dubas has to take an L on Jari. And I know we're not going to get fully in on it, but he has this log jam of goalies, and it's on Dubas. So that's what I've been saying for the last year and a half.
But now it's not a bad thing, because the log jam is behind Jari. It's not.
No, I know.
Because
but
of Jari.
If Jari wasn't here, we'd have a lot easier transition, because Murashov would be the starter and Wilkes-Barre, and he'd be getting all the reps, and then Blomqvist could be backing up Shelovs.
Yeah, but I think what you're missing is that a goalie isn't going to play every game, so it's the perfect combination where we're at right now. I think, because you have Jari and Shelovs who can go one for one, literally just alternating every other game like they've been doing.
I understand what you're saying. And then Murashov and Blomqvist and Wilkes-Barre. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. And guys, hold on. Once again, I understand. Stop trying to convince me in the comments. I understand. This is a good problem to have. But you guys are it's recency bias. Jari has not been playing well. He should have already been gone. That's my point. Jari's playing well. Guys, it's only been 16 games. He only played half of them. And now he's hurt. So my point is, no, you guys don't understand. So you get to kind of screw over Blomqvist because he got hurt. But now that Jari's hurt, it's like, well, we have to protect his job. I think that's ridiculous. I think you guys have recency bias, and that's okay. That's fine. I think it's fine to have that. But you guys, it's a longer season than you think. Right now, it's a good problem to have, but I'm telling you, it's going to be an issue coming down the pipeline. So that's fine. That is fine. We don't have to talk about it more. This is for a conversation for a later time. This is completely fine. It's absolutely. We're already at an hour.
But it has nothing to do with recency bias. Nothing, because the plan from the beginning was this. That's what I'm
saying is that Jari should have never been a part of the equation when we knew this would happen. That is what I'm saying. You're saying what you guys are doing is taking what our situation is now and making sense of it, which is the correct thing to do. What I'm saying is Dubas put himself in this problem where he could have solved it in the offseason, but he didn't. And I'm saying that is the reason why we're in this predicament. Because if Jari... Go ahead.
But again, with what we've talked about in the past, someone else would have had to have wanted Jari, and I
Sure.
don't think he wanted to be on the hook for Jari's contract if we were just going to buy him out.
I understand that, which is why I said Dubas has to take an L on his contract, because he can't be talking both out of the sides of both of his mouth. It's not about player development. It's not about young guys. But it's also about, no one wants the contract. Yeah, who would want a stupid contract like that? Who would be idiotic to sign Tristan Jari to that kind of contract? It's Kyle Dubas.
And
so
again, coming into this season, we were not expected to be where we currently are.
I understand
so it would have been,
which is a perfect time
to stay with Jari. Yeah.
No.
No.
If it's young guns.
But it's not. It was never supposed to be young guns. It wasn't. Remember, Kindle was a surprise. Kindle was a surprise.
I think it would have been. I think they wanted from the beginning to have the young guns play.
No,
because it doesn't matter if it was successful or not.
I disagree. Because then you wouldn't have went and got Anthony Mantha. You wouldn't have went and got Justin Brazeau. You wouldn't have gotten those guys because those are spots where you put the young guys.
So then why would a move like Dubas work? Dumba.
What do you mean?
Explain that.
What? I don't know what you mean. Dumba?
Yeah, so what was the point of that move?
Yeah, again.
You tell me, hold on. You tell me a move like Dumba is a move of a team that isn't expected to be bad. A move that we would get, a move like to get Dumba, which would help the Minnesota Wild to offset a contract. That only happens when a team is bad. To acquire a late round pick.
No, a second round pick.
In 2027 or 8.
Okay.
Well, how is that going to help us? Why would we take on that contract now?
Because it's not because it's not about right now. That's the whole point. That's why you take on Dumba's.
That's my point.
But that's why that's what I'm saying. You made that move to get a pick for the future because right now doesn't matter. Right now is not the time to make the push.
You couldn't get either future considerations or a late future draft pick for Jari.
Apparently not is my answer. Apparently not.
I don't even want to hear that. I think you could have. There was teams that were in need of a goalie in the offseason.
Okay, but listen, using your example right back at you, Matt Dumba had to be packaged with a second round pick in order to be moved. And that has just as equally a bad contract attached to it as Jari does.
And you're telling me our 30 draft picks that we have can't go with Jari?
I don't think he wants to.
Okay, well then that's on him. You know what I mean? Like that's so wild to me that we're obtaining so many draft picks. What do you mean? Jari has been playing terrible. It's only because of now. That's why I'm saying recency bias. But if there was a move that could have happened in the offseason to help navigate this goaltending situation right now. Because guess what? If hold on. If you think you could have gotten something for Jari, that is ridiculous, Louis. Weird, right? But yet you guys are saying he's playing well, so you should keep him.
No,
what?
I don't think any.
So wait, what is it? Is he bad goalie or is he a good goalie? If you think he could have gotten something for Jari, I think he could have. Future considerations. The problem is that Dubas didn't want to take an L on Tristan Jari. He didn't want to take an L. I think he could have gotten future considerations for Tristan Jari. He was just greedy. He wanted a pick. He wanted something for Jari. No one wanted to pay that for Jari. Why? Because his contract is so bad. Do not forget who made the contract in the first place. It is Kyle Dubas. No one else made that contract. That's Kyle Dubas. Dubas is too prideful to move on from Tristan Jarry. He could have just sold him out, but he didn't.
But the move doesn't make sense, because if you are doing what he was wanting to do in terms of tank, I'm going to put it in quotes because it's not a real tank, but rebuild essentially. He wants Jarry. He wanted Jarry to be the goaltender, because you're not going to put Shilovs in as a rookie goaltender in your crossfire as a bad season, because that's what he was expecting, a bad season. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to put your rookie goaltender, well, any of your rookie goaltenders, whether it's Blomqvist, Shilovs, or Murashov, because that's not beneficial in any way, shape, or form for them. So that way you have Jarry now, who, yes, is not living up to his contract, but yet can be the fall guy, can be the guy to say, yep, I'll take these L's. I'm going to be the bad goaltender, and we'll ride off into the sunset at the end of this year of me just being the bad guy and everyone to blame for a poor season. But now you can say recency bias is that didn't happen. That plan didn't happen for Dubas. Jarry is playing better than expected. Not good, but better than expected. So now we're stuck with him until he's able to, until Dubas decides. But again, what is the other option? Is to ride Shilovs? That's my concern.
Why not? He just won a Calder Cup. He got MVP. You're telling me that's not good?
No, I don't think riding.
No, that's a bad claim. You are looking at recency bias with Jarry because of that time with the market. There was nothing. Jarry was one season short of an all-star season. What? No,
his contract. Bad contract that we're talking about when he was signed. Yeah, again, that if we go all the way back, there was no other option. Sure, that's fine, but there were other avenues that could have been.
You did not have to pay him $5 million for 5 years. That's ridiculous. That's bad thinking. So you're saying
there were other avenues. Like, I mean, Wedgwood got dealt that same offseason. Wedgwood's has had a good couple of seasons, or Blackwood, whatever, one of the Woods. There were other goaltenders who were dealt during that offseason who are having better seasons than Jarry these last few years. So there were other avenues if we want to actually go back and revisit that, but we've already done that. That's water under the bridge. You're dealing with him now. Mm-hmm. You just ride him out with the season. Like, I don't even understand trading him away.
So then what's the rush with Murashov then?
There is none. We have an injury right now. That's why he's playing. We technically have two injuries: Blomqvist and Jarry.
Sure.
Because I think realistically,
so what's with the outside noise of making sure Murashov gets his shot? He's not even touching the NHL this season.
I don't know what you mean by outside noise.
Everyone is saying that Murashov is the next guy up.
Yeah, because of just what he's been able to do throughout his career. We had this conversation because of everything that he's been able to do in his career up until this point is that he looks like he is the future goaltender. He looks like everything that he's supposed to be. So
then who's Blom?
We talked about it. Blomqvist could be Phil Gustafsson, who gets dealt.
And I'm saying I disagree.
To make way for the next guy.
Jarry should be dealt. But you're saying we gotta ride him. But it's like, what? No.
The conversation with Blomqvist and Murashov is next season.
Sure.
Right now, finish the season. I'm not even entertaining trading Jarry. You are taking Jarry and Shilovs to the end of the year. That's the plan, 100%. Sure. And if Dubas deviates that, I'm confused.
If we make the playoffs, Jarry stays? Yes or no?
No, I think next offseason you have to trade him regardless or cut him. Okay, you have to do something next offseason.
That's fine.
That's been my stance since day one.
That's fine. What I don't like is the take that, oh, well, because he's good now, we'll just keep him. No, I don't think so.
That
I think
was the plan regardless.
I think
whether
you
we were
get rid
good
of
or
him
bad.
as soon as you can. As soon as you can. If somebody hints that they want Jari, you deal that.
I get
You
that
deal
mentality.
him. You deal him quicker than you could say trade. You deal that man in his horrible contract immediately.
I get it. I just think I don't want.
You have the goaltenders. Just use them.
My point is, I just don't want it to get to, like, let's say this is trade deadline talk, okay?
Sure.
Let's say we're in early March trade deadline talk.
Sure.
Jari's still having like an above average season, all this stuff, okay? Everyone's healthy, okay? We're doing fine. I don't want to see him dealt because then I don't want our season to go down because now we're riding rookie goaltenders. I don't know. I would be upset if they made that move. But I mean, I would understand it because, like you said, based off of his track record, he's most likely going to crash again. So at what point are you going to deal him? So you kind of just strike when the iron is hot. So I get it. I just don't think it's the move.
Listen, at the end of the day, we disagree about goaltending. That's fine. But I will say, I've been right about a lot of things, and that's fine. We'll see how it plays out. That's all I'll say. Okay. Our next game, which is when? Tuesday.
Nope, Friday.
Oh, it's the Sweden game.
Yeah.
This is the Sweden game.
Yeah.
We'll try to go live after. We'll try to go live 2 p.m. So game will probably end. If anything, that puck drop's not happening until 2:15. So,
Lord willing.
So we're probably looking around 4:30. That game is probably ending at the earliest. I could go live after that game. Yeah, I'm not going to respond to any comments about goaltenders. I think I could go live on Friday. Sunday is the only day that I don't know if we can go live. I think, Josh, you said you might be able to go live.
Yeah.
That's at 9 a.m. start.
I think we'll play it by ear and see what goes on. But yeah, I think first things first is we get to Friday, figure out puck drop time and how long that game goes, and see if we can swing on for a live right after.
There we go. All right. Other than that, that'll pretty much do it. We are hitting an hour and a half. That is an hour more than what we want to do. So we will see you guys in the next one. You could follow along on all social media platforms at Pens Collective. We do stream video games every now and then on our Twitch and in our YouTube, so make sure you follow for that. We will have an episode for Tuesday and an episode on Friday. So one of them will be discussing the Sweden trip. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That is strictly on our YouTube and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. So give it a follow. And am I missing anything?
I don't think so. That was a nice little wrap up.
Thanks. We'll see you guys in the next one. Josh, as always.
Let's go Pens.
Just call